Բարև ձեզ հարգելի բարեկամներ, Սփյուռքի ձայնը հեռուստահանդեսը դարձյալ ձեզ հետ է։ Այսօրվա մեր հաղորդման մեջ տեղ է գտել վերջերս հայ բարեգործական ընդհանուր միության արվեստի բաժնի կազմակերպությամբ տեղի ունեցած համերգը Նյու Յորքի Carnegie հոլի փոքր սրահում։ Համերգին մասնակցում էին տարբեր երկրներից ժամանած հայ երիտասարդ երաժիշտներ, որոնք իրենց մասնագիտական կրթությունը ստանում են հայ բարեգործական ընդհանուր միության նյութական օժանդակությամբ։ Եվ արդեն 8-րդ տարին է, որ բարեգործականի կրթաթոշակով սովորող տարբեր երաժիշտներ իրենց արվեստն են ներկայացնում մեր հանդիսատեսին։ Այժմ սիրով ուզում եմ ձեզ հրավիրել դիտելու մեր պատրաստած ակնարկը այդ բացառիկ համերգի մասին։
On December 5th, 9 young Armenian performers and hundreds of guests gathered at the Weill Recital Hall at Carnegie Hall for 8th Annual AGBU New York Special Events Committee Performing Artists in Concert.
This year we have an exciting lineup of musicians from China, Australia, Portugal, Canada, Germany, Armenia, and the United States. This year's program is dedicated to the centennial of the Armenian Genocide, but is entitled Melodies of Hope, because towards the end of this centennial year, we are celebrating the culture that overlived this tragedy, and with Melodies of Hope, and ending, in fact, the concert with famous Tzitsernak, which is, a symbol of hope, we celebrate our culture.
The evening of music, entitled Melodies of Hope, was in commemoration of the Armenian Genocide centennial. The performers were all recipients of AGBU's Performing Artist Scholarships, which have allowed them to study in prestigious musical institutions around the world. A day before the concert, at what is now became a tradition, we had an opportunity to meet with performers and allow them to introduce themselves and briefly share their thoughts about the upcoming performance.
I'm coming from China, Shanghai, and currently I'm studying at the Shanghai Conservatory of Music, and I'm getting my master's degree there. I'm a violin player. This year I was honored to be the artistic director of the concert, and about the program, as you know, this year's concert has the theme of 100-year anniversary of Armenian Genocide, and the name is Melodies of Hope, so it was kind of positive. I thought of the concert, of making it for the people, to give them the hope that after 100 years, we all are still alive, we are together, and that make it kind of easy to put the program together. And we tried our best to involve many contemporary Armenian composers as well to represent their works.
I'm from Montreal, Canada. I was a student in New York City, thanks to the AGBU, and I'm now out in the real world here as an actress and a writer, and now a budding poet. I owe pretty much the last 5 years to this organization, and I am so beyond truly grateful.
I'm a cellist. I currently live in New York, but I'm from Melbourne in Australia. I'm studying at Manners College of Music, doing a professional studies diploma, and this is my second and final year. AGBU has been a really big help for me. They're supporting me through my studies here in New York, and they've also given me an opportunity to perform in Carnegie Hall, which is incredible, and meet other Armenians and make Armenian music.
I'm a freshman pianist at the Juilliard School in New York City. This is my first time playing at Carnegie Hall. I'll be making my debut, and AGBU has been wonderful and really taking me under their wings and supporting me with scholarship and opportunities and just networking and meeting so many different people. So before I got here, it was a little bit of a concern to just figure out, where I should be going, what I should be doing, and how I'll be able to make it as an artist in the city. And they quickly got involved and made the transition to life here in the city much easier, and also promoting the arts community in general, and also Armenians.
I am originally from Armenia. Now I live in Boston. I teach and perform there. It's the first time I'm going to play in the Carnegie Hall. I find it really great that AGBU organized this concert, and they're organizing this concert every year. That doesn't only give us opportunity to play in a great hall, but also to meet our fellow Armenians.
I'm a violinist and a violist. I come from Portugal. I was raised and born in Portugal, but I went to the Netherlands to study, and I have been living in the Netherlands for the last 5 years. The AGBU scholarship allowed me to develop as an artist because it allowed me to travel around the world to attend different music festivals, and I was also, it gave me the opportunity to attend to private lessons with different teachers, violin teachers and viola teachers.
Ես Հայաստանից եմ, վերջին տարիներին ապրում եւ ստեղծագործում եմ Գերմանիայում։ Կարևորում եմ այդ փաստը, որ AGBU-ն հավաքել է շատ տարբեր երկրներից տաղանդավոր երաժիշտների եւ ինչու՞ չէ նաեւ մեր ապագայի համար նոր ուղիներ է բացել, քանի որ մենք նոր ծանոթություններ ենք ձեռք բերում եւ կարող է ապագայում ունենալու ենք վստահ եմ, արդեն մենք շատ ընկերացել ենք եւ ընկերացել ենք մեր երաժշտական ասպարեզում նաեւ կյանքում.
I'm originally a clarinetist, but in this concert I will be playing Armenian Duduk. I have a master's degree from the Juilliard School of Music in clarinet performance, and playing Duduk is sort of a great hobby for me, and it's a great interest. I'm originally from the Republic of Macedonia, and I came to New York about 12 years ago, mainly for educational purposes.
I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm a mezzo-soprano. This will be my first time performing at Carnegie Hall, and I'm so grateful for AGBU to give me this opportunity to perform with all these amazing, talented instrumentalists from around the world, and just bringing basically the Armenian community together and sharing Armenian music with non-Armenians, and basically giving them an idea of our culture and our music.
The concert began with a recital by actress and poet Tamara Sevuns of Melody of Hope by Grigor Narekatsi, followed by Narekatsi's Havun Havun with arrangement by Haik Kocharian, performed by mezzo-soprano Talin Nalbandian, Vasko Dukovsky on duduk, and Emi Chupjian on cello. These performances introduced the audience to Armenian ancient musical tradition from the medieval period, performed in a contemporary interpretation, reflecting the continuity of our thriving culture. The concert was composed of an eclectic selection of Western classical and Armenian music. After Vache Sharafian's Violin and Duduk and String Trio, several works of Western composers were performed, including Dmitry Shostakovich's Violin Duets, performed by Arpine Azatian on violin, Artur Mouradian on violin, and Luk Khachaturian on piano. Sergei Rachmaninov's Cello Sonata in G minor, performed by Eni Chupjian on cello and Sona Barseghian on piano. Bela Kovac's Homage Emanuel de Fala for clarinet in A major, performed by Vasko Dukovsky on clarinet. Friedrich Handel's Hence Iris, Hence Away, performed by mezzo-soprano Karine Kocharyan, Haik Kocharian on violin, Arpine Azatian on violin, Artur Mouradian on viola, Emi Chupjian on cello, and Sona Barseghian on piano. The first part of the concert concluded with Lezginga by Aram Khachaturian for piano for four hands, performed by Duduk Clarinet and Sonia Barseghian on piano. After the intermission, Tamara Sevuns continued the program reciting The Tears of God by Daniel Varuzhan. It was also the Carnegie Hall premiere of the 2015 Sayat-Nova International Composition Competition winning piece Flowers of Golgotha by composer Hovik Sardarian, performed by mezzo-soprano Karine Kocharyan, Vasco Dukovsky on duduk, Emi Chupjian on cello, Duduk Clarinet on piano. Following Flowers of Golgotha, Arpine Azatian on violin, Emi Chupjian on cello, and Sona Barseghian on piano perform Beethoven's Piano Trio in B-flat major. Haik Kocharian on violin and Duduk Clarinet on piano perform Ghazaros Saryan's aria for violin. Sona Barseghian on piano performed Debussy's Feux d'Artifice. Arpine Azatian, Haik Kocharian, Artur Mouradian on violin, and Duduk Clarinet on piano perform Concerto for three violins in F major. The concert concluded by a traditional Armenian folk song Tsitsarnak, arranged specially for the evening's performance by Yang Yi, a student at the Shanghai Music Conservatory, as a gift and symbol of respect in honor of Armenian genocide. The importance of bringing young Armenian musicians together from all over the world on such prestigious stage cannot be stressed enough. And thanks to the hard work and dedication of AGBU's New York Special Events Committee, every year for the past 8 years this concert has taken place. After the performance, the artists and the audience members alike gathered at the festive after-party to celebrate the success of the concert and share with one another the excitement and the impressions of the evening.
I think it was a fantastic concert. I think that the musicianship was at a very high level. I also was very impressed by the range of the music that was performed. And I think this is very important because for any culture, it's important to have music. I personally feel that music is a very important part of expression and also a way for people to keep in touch with their roots. And by seeing these young Armenian musicians performing in this way, it made me proud for them.
I'm not Armenian, but I'm from Lebanon, so I've always been very close to the Armenian culture. This concert tonight was splendid from the title, A Music of Hope, which is hope for peace. We all hope for that. But the Armenian people, I think, are a model of being united. They're all close together. They are very industrious people in arts, in jewelry, in craftsmanship. And I wish the Lebanese and the rest, we were like them. It's a fantastic concert this evening. The Armenian composers were incredibly romantic. There was also some tension. You could feel the tension in the music, the choices we have to make in life. The weight of the history, thousands of years of history that's weighing on our shoulders, and how we can express continuous hope.
This annual concert not only serves as an essential professional experience for the artist, but also brings positive spirit, music, and of course hope to all of us at the end of this significant year.